Hear your voice.
Thank you for joining the show. Thank you for joining another special edition of the show. A very impressive episode here. Listen, we're live from the TWF studios at the height, pretty much the peak, the beginning of March Madness. But we're here to talk wrestling and a whole lot more. So you are now listening to the Wrestling Fans Podcast. I am your host, BangEm South Jason Fastkade. And along this ride, I've got the best in the world today, the man Trent Williams, the only guy that I know that has Davidson College going all the way and winning the NCAA tournament. More on that later. Trent, dude,
Yes.
We got way more than usual on this episode. We got a lot to talk about, man. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's stop stalling, man, and get right into it. Now, Trent, I usually, kind of guide the ship. We got so much stuff to talk about, man, and so many things that are on your heart and on your mind. Let's just go, man. Listen, you can steer the ship, do whatever you want to do. Let's talk about what you want to talk about, my friend. Let's get into it.
All right. So I guess the first thing we should talk about, since this is breaking news, is the announcement Monday night of the Fabulous Moolah Women's Battle Royal for WrestleMania. This received lots of backlash due to the history of the Fabulous Moolah and the way she treated the women back when she was around, as far as pretty much prostituting them out to the other promoters so that she could look good for the promoters and she would stay on top of the women's division wherever she went. Also, she would drug them and also take most of their earnings that they would get. So there was very, very harsh backlash from the announcement Monday night. Several articles were wrote. There were emails sent to advertisers, mainly Snickers. And as of about 30 minutes ago, WWE released a statement that they are changing the name. So it will now be the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal.
Okay, so here's the thing. First of all, bang. That's crazy, man. I love the era that we're in now, dude. I really love the era that we are in because people know exactly how to initiate change, and change only happens when you affect money. That's the only way that it changes. Your heart can be in the right place or whatever, but you can only change things when you affect someone's bank account. So we don't even have to get into the petition, but I just know that, nowadays everyone's quick to jump on this side or that side. I don't know. I just wanted to maybe give it another week to kind of figure out, but I don't condone what she is allegedly accused of. But I think back in that era, she was a crook in the right reasons. I mean, she wanted to be on top and she did anything she could to stay on top. Doesn't give her an excuse to do some of the stuff that she did or allegedly is accused of. But when you think about it, if she was the only one on top, it could have been a darn good reason as to why.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure if she hadn't done the stuff she did, I doubt she would be on top for as long as she was.
Now, here's the thing. By signing the petition, by getting it changed, you got to think of the impact, though, man. Okay, we had talked about this when the Mae Young Classic came about. Why the heck did they choose Mae Young, right?
Right.
Maybe Fabulous Moolah Classic FMC doesn't sound good, but we were kind of wondering why they did that. Now you get a name change to the Battle Royal, but I kind of would have voted maybe for other names. Maybe the woman has to be dead. I don't know if the person has to be dead to actually have a name, but the winner of this thing, because they're still going to have a Battle Royal, whether it's named the Miss Piggy Battle Royal. Maybe they do Sensational Sherry, the Sensational Sherry, blah, blah, blah. But
see, a lot of people have been bringing that up as far as like the other women and stuff. But I've heard a lot of people talking about, but they can't really do that either because they usually die. Most of them died because of drug abuse and stuff like that, and they don't need to really promote that either. One name that was tossed around from the Fabulous Moolah era was Mildred Burke, who was a big time star during that time.
And I'm all for it, man. At the end of the day, it's a gimmick on a gimmick. You have a battle royal, and so you add a name to it. The winner of this is going to be known as the such and such battle royal winner. It doesn't have a ring to it if you just say, yeah, she won the WrestleMania 34 battle royal. Nobody cares about that.
Right.
But if she's the Sensational Sherry battle royal winner, it's some kind of a name, right?
Yeah.
And that's something that you can look forward to next year outside of a generic battle royal. They're not gonna cancel
it. If you take off the memorial part and just name it for somebody like a Trish Stratus or something.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, maybe they wanted somebody dead to. I don't like. Right. It's a gimmick. It's not like they were gonna give proceeds of the money to the Fabulous Moolah estate. It's like, so listen. I'm glad that they changed the name. I'm just glad that they bow down to their true fans. If their fans want to see something happen, they can make it happen, and they know how to. So it's cool. It's pretty cool.
Right. And another big thing was they couldn't promote this whole women's evolution and stuff and name a match after someone who was a absolute detriment to the women's wrestling scene around her time.
Dude, here's the thing. Did we know that before a week ago? Seriously. Yeah. So you knew that the Fabulous Moolah was a degenerate.
Mm-hmm. I've known it for a while.
Is it because you are a
That's why a lot of people thought they didn't name the Mae Young Classic the Fabulous Moolah Classic.
Listen, I'm not calling you out, but I don't remember you making those comments back then.
Well, yeah. I mean, I probably didn't, but I knew it, yeah.
But do you know that because you're a huge wrestling fan?
Yeah.
Okay. No, listen. I didn't know. I didn't think that this thing could take off, man. I mean, we know of Mae Young and Moolah, man. If they take the name off of it, what's next? Do they remove her content from WWE Network? Do they not refer to her ever again? It's totally different than the Chris Benoit thing, but I don't know, man. Maybe sometimes people kind of look at the talent of a wrestler versus the wrestler outside of the ring, like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there are people who will never forget Hulk Hogan, but people who have heard some of the reality of the man don't want to know about the talent of Hulk Hogan,
Right. And to add on everything she's done, she was a terrible wrestler also. She was not that good.
But she ran it though, dude. She 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 ran it. That's pretty cool. Listen, there are some trashy musicians, trashy artists, but they control a lot of stuff and they get played on the radio all day long and they suck live. But that doesn't stop them from doing their thing.
Yeah, speaking of talking about trashy musicians, while I'm a fan of his music, but not his political beliefs and stuff, because that's another story. Kid Rock going into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, man. Obviously Kid Rock had an era. Everyone had a wave. For some reason, man, I thought Limp Bizkit did the Undertaker song. I forgot that it was Kid Rock, but
Kid Rock done it at first, and then they switched to Limp Bizkit.
Okay, so I'm not losing my mind here, but okay, listen.
Right now, anyway.
I know for a fact that I definitely watched Raws and he was on there. I definitely watched Mania when he was on there. I don't listen to his music now. I did back then because he was ripping off rap music. Let's be honest.
Right.
But listen, it'll be a surprise addition to the Hall of Fame show. Hopefully, he has some creative things to say or keeps it kind of funny and wonder who inducts him, man. You never know.
I don't know. Can't really do Undertaker.
I think we got a lot to get to on the show, dude.
Yeah. But
let's go.
Yeah, I like Kid Rock's music. He's the only guy I know that's went from like sort of rap to rock to rap rock to country to southern rock. I mean, he kind of can do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, some call that talent. Others call that was it a culture vulture. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Where your sales in one arena are lacking, so you jump in another arena, and so at the end of the day, if you can make a good song, I think that's the only thing that matters. But the thing is that
when Taylor Swift switched from country to pop.
Yeah, it's just not like I don't like that stuff. That's just me. When I was younger, I was like, wow, this Kid Rock guy is kind of cool. And then you kind of realize, oh, he's just making music to sell records. So
you know who they should get to induct him if they could get him, if he'd be willing to do it? Kid Cash.
Yeah. Listen, if you're a listener of the Wrestling Fans Podcast, here's your reason why. If you're a wrestling fan, you get that reference.
Mm-hmm.
Nicely done, Trent. Nicely freaking done, my friend.
Because that was pretty much his gimmick when he started out in ECW.
I was a huge fan of Kid Cash.
Yeah, definitely talented worker.
Listen, I'm a short guy. I know my voice says that I'm 6'5", but I'm short. So Petey Williams, Kid Cash, Brian Kendrick, Austin Aries before he just turned into a dick. Daniel Bryan was it Daniel Bryanson or something like that?
Austin Aries, that's your girl's boyfriend or husband.
Big face, little body. I watched NXT today and I'm like, damn, she got a big face, but she is so cute. So yeah, man. Anyone short, I'm always gonna be a fan of.
Yeah. All right, I guess we can get into Raw proper now.
All right, let's do it.
Let's see. We started off with Roman Reigns coming out, or we started out with Kurt Angle coming out and saying that Brock Lesnar would not be there. Roman Reigns comes out. He's pissed off about that. He goes backstage to Vince. Him and Vince have some words. They go to Vince's office. And then once we come back, we find out Roman is suspended. And yeah, that's where we stand with that.
All right, let's just get into Raw, man. I don't know about you, Trent, but obviously we're on the road to WrestleMania. 3 weeks left, 4 weeks left. With that said, man, every show needs to be a home run.
Yep.
And the way that you do that is, you bring in your big guns, you have big moments, things like this. In my opinion, they're just pissing the fan off with teases. So
right.
I didn't like this. Just my opinion. I didn't like it. It's cool to get more people on the side of Roman, and they're trying their darndest to do that. But I just don't see how not having Brock on the show, and then now suspending Roman probably for a week, helps people or helps promote the show. At the end of the day, WrestleMania is sold out. Like, if you're signing up in the month of April, you get it for free. Even if people are paying for it, you're paying $10. So I don't know what incentive there is now to buy WrestleMania, to look at WrestleMania. I think they're lacking on just the storyline content because it's a given now and it's not the last one of an era. It's just a show. So, just not really a fan of the old Brock and Roman situation right now. Your thoughts?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I imagine next week, Brock will probably come out. I mean, he's got to come out next week. We only have 3 weeks left. And Roman comes from the crowd or something and beats him up or something.
Okay. I'm down with that, man.
Yeah. We had Sasha Banks defeating Sonya Deville. After the match, Absolution attacked Sasha, but Bayley does not come to help. Although she did come to ringside with Sasha at first, but didn't want to be there. Acted like she didn't want to be there.
Higher card, upper card match on WrestleMania, Sasha and Bayley, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a shame that we're here versus where we thought we could be after the Brooklyn match, but
right.
Okay,
But at least we're getting what looks to be at least 4 women's matches at WrestleMania.
Dude, you have the
next tag.
You have the soon to be renamed something else Battle Royal, so you have every female on the card.
Yep.
I don't know what else.
And that also includes NXT because they're eligible.
Yeah, and Mania is going to be 12 hours, so I don't know what you're doing with singles matches, but okay.
Let's see. We had a John Cena promo where he calls out the Undertaker again.
What are your honest thoughts about? And this is what I'm saying. You got 3 weeks, 4 weeks, I think. 3 weeks now?
3 weeks, I think. Yeah. 3 more Raws and 3 more SmackDowns.
You have 3 weeks. You have 3 freaking weeks. What is the Undertaker supposed to do in 3 weeks? That can't be, that hypes people, that hypes the show up more. And this is all from a business side now. I don't know how much money you get because if people sign up, they get it for free. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if there's an incentive for him to show up. My thing is, I don't think he accepts the challenge next week, 2 weeks later, whatever there, But maybe the week before, last week of Go Home show, he says, I will be there or something like that. Yeah. And they just get a face off. They get an impromptu fight, whatever, But I don't think we get a match between John Cena and The Undertaker. I do think we get, some kind of segment with the two of them at Mania, though.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I like this John Cena promo. It was kind of a roller coaster. Some of the stuff he did, I kind of liked, and some of the stuff he said, I didn't. Really, it was kind of, not right. Like he was blaming Undertaker for quitting after losing, and putting his head down and not coming back. Well, my gosh, he's been there for 20 years. It's time for him to leave.
The dig that he threw in about him being old, I thought was like, okay, well, now you're just kind of exposing true reasons why, last year was the last time. The year before that was probably the better time, and the reason that the guy only shows up once a year. One more match sounds cool, but is it gonna be crap?
Yeah.
What do you think we're gonna get a match?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, listen,
I think we'll get the match, and then we'll get the handshake at the end, and that'll probably be it for Taker. Although I said that last year.
I just don't see where you put that on the card. I mean, so right now, if we got Cena and Undertaker, it's Cena, Undertaker, then Brock and Roman, which can fluctuate. Then maybe the Ronda match, and hopefully Shinsuke and AJ close the show. But we still got to get to Asian promos. So let's keep going, man.
AJ and Shinsuke, I don't see closing it.
And I can tell you why once we get to Asian promos.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, we had the whole thing with Alexa and Nia and Mickey and Asuka and that whole segment.
And we talked about this last week, man. Now we get Nia as the face because she was bullied by someone smaller than her. I cussed at the screen. I almost threw my phone at the screen. It's all body shaming. Yeah. It's come down to body shaming, and I'm just not a fan of that. So
I can't figure out, like, both this and the Moolah thing was like a bad thing for the women's division, but people had a problem with the Moolah thing, but they don't seem to have a problem with this. I don't get both of them are bad.
Let me ask you this, man. How many times do you call bigger girls fat?
No.
When you're angry or upset, does it slip out? Or and not fat, but big ass or big, or substitute any word, but do you body shame?
No.
Most people do.
Yeah.
So that's why they didn't see a problem with it, man.
Yeah.
Do you know how many people have been waiting to call Nia Jax fat?
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
So
did you see the video a couple months back where the guy was taking a video in the crowd when I think he was at the Rumble or something, and he was calling her a fat cow and stuff?
Listen, man, we have no idea what that woman has to put up with, man.
Mm-hmm.
And given the fact that she's in, man, it's tough. It has to be tough, man. It has to be tough. And I just hate the fact that they're going down that route, because once she squashes Alexa, is that gonna stop people from chanting? Or I don't know.
Yeah. And I mean, the thing I hate is, like, Alexa's been a heel the whole time, but she's been a fun heel. Like, now they're making her do stuff where I actually like hate her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, listen.
It's been fun to hate her,
If she's stuck with the fact that Nia lost, that's it.
Yeah, or even just like that she was using her and she was using her as a muscle or something.
That's it. Like you could get the comment about her being dumb and tagging along and everything like that. That's borderline, maybe. I don't know. But the body shaming thing,
bad,
right? Like the body shaming thing is like, if once you go down the road of look at her and look at me, it's like, come on, dude, really? Are we really doing this?
And the thing that I know is, like, I know Alexa would never say that, because I mean, her and Nia are best friends in real life. So I mean, even from that, it's kind of hard for me to even believe what they're trying to make her say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
but you're a wrestling fan. Like, you've watched their Facebook Live videos, and like, obviously you're a Total Divas fan, so you've watched that stuff. It's just, I just think it's unnecessary. And listen, it's getting a reaction from us, and it's all scripted. So that's how silly it is. But I just don't think you have to go down that road.
I agree. But I did kind of like how they did that, like, where they were backstage and they didn't know that the boom mic was on and stuff. I did kind of like it that way.
Yeah, with the boom mic, I don't know, man. I thought they should have kind of moved the boom mic out of the way, and then when Charlie came in, panned out and showed that the boom mic was right there. For some reason, I wanted Nia to come in and grab the boom mic and kind of throw it through the glass. Yeah, that would have been cool. But it was done. It was executed well, man. Other than the body shaming stuff.
And I mean, with the rage that Nia showed, this match at Mania can't last too long. Like,
it wasn't
like almost a squash.
I don't think it was gonna last long if it was Asuka.
Yeah.
You know, like I think the only thing you could probably do now is say Mickey's in Alexa's corner. It's a no disqualification match or something like that. Kind of
Right.
make it a 2-on-1 handicap match. But yeah, it's Alexa's gonna get killed, man.
Yeah. I guess in more happier news, next week we get the ultimate deletion.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait. You got 3 hours, so they might devote a whole hour to it. I can't
But I
wait,
think
man.
this means they're both in the battle royal at Mania.
Yeah, I think we talked about this. If you did maybe 5-minute increments of it all through Mania for the first hour or something like that, for the I don't know, first and second hour, I think that would have been cool. But this kind of takes you out of Mania match contention. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it'll be fun. The whole gang's back, including Wolfgang, his new kid.
yeah. It's gonna be fun, man. And it'll have WWE's editing process on it this time. So
Right.
let's see
And
what
I
they can
hope
come
they
up
had
with.
Jeremy Borash, working on it too.
Yeah, didn't they sign Jeremy Borash or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It'll be interesting, man. It'll
It
be
should
fun
be
to see
noted.
though.
Yeah, it should be noted that Matt Hardy has already went and gained some inspiration from George Washington the giraffe ahead of this Monday's match.
Okay. All right. Oh, dude, what do they do with Jeff Hardy now that he's been arrested like
Yeah.
2 miles up the street from me?
I mean, have they said if it was just alcohol or if it was anything else?
It doesn't matter. He was arrested driving under the.
Yeah, but so was one of the Usos not too long ago.
True. Very, very, very true. What does it matter if it was pills or alcohol?
Because they don't have a thing against alcohol, but if they have pills or something, then they could probably get him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did. The only thing that threw me off about it was the Concord. I wanted it so bad to be Concord, California, but this idiot got arrested. How do you get arrested?
Eva Marie, Concord, California.
Yeah.
That's what they should name it. The Eva Marie Battle Royal. Hot dog.
Welcome to the show, Trent. Let's move on.
All right. And then finally for Raw, we have Braun Strowman winning a tag team battle royal. So it's going to be Braun against the Bar.
Man, I don't know. Maybe you get Elias coming out at the very end just to steal the spotlight and signify that it's 2 people as a tag champ. But I just can't see Braun destroying 2 guys, or I don't know. Listen, it's supposed to be cool because it's Braun Strowman, but at the end of the day, it's a 1-on-2 for a tag title.
Yeah. And it's the second year in a row where Braun should have done something bigger than what he's going to be doing.
It won't be anything bigger than achieving tag title glory, like, walking out the building with 2 belts.
Right.
But I mean, either way, man, I still think we get like a tag tournament or something like that after Mania, because Braun can't hold 2 titles. Let's be honest.
Yeah. People are saying maybe the Authors of Pain or something's coming up.
Listen, I'm fine with that. War Machine, all that stuff. I was down for War Machine to face off with them or something like that. But do you think we'll get a surprise tag team showing up at Mania this year?
We might.
Okay. All right. I'm just saying. It's a lot of people out there. So.
I mean, I thought that's what was going to happen before Braun won this battle royal. Is Cesaro and Sheamus are going to, think they don't have an opponent, and we get some mystery team.
Yeah. I mean, as of right now, we got Braun. No matter where he is on the card, it's going to be electric. So we'll see, man. We definitely will see.
Yeah, and also during this match, Jonathan Coachman thought Bo Dallas was Rhino.
That was hilarious. That was hilarious because he blamed it on the camera guy, and he was right.
Yeah.
I didn't have anything wrong. That's awesome, dude.
Yep. So that was Raw.
Yeah. Let's get into the pay-per-view that was on Sunday, man. Did you watch the pay-per-view?
I did.
Thoughts, critiques? I mean, what,
it was all right.
Yeah. I'm just noticing more and more that these things just look like Sunday night SmackDown, Sunday night Raws.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even tell you what was special. They screwed you over with the tag match.
Yeah.
Randy becoming the U.S. champ. I'm saying, okay. Women's matches were okay. I think they kind of held their own. But the last match was pretty it was uneventful, man. But at the end of the day, listen, this was a B pay-per-view from the jump. Really the only thing that kind of kept you holding on was to see if the Undertaker was going to show up, because John Cena was sitting in a corner by himself sucking his thumb.
Yeah, I even pushed the cameraman out of the way. I
Right.
told the
Like
cameraman to move.
that was the only fourth wall broken there. But yeah, not a waste of a pay-per-view, but it was a B pay-per-view through and through.
Speaking of John Cena, will you be going to see Cock Block or Cock-a-Doodle-Doo Block?
I'm still trying to figure out how they're getting away with what do they do? Show a chicken and then the word block on it or something?
Yeah,
Okay,
I think it
okay.
makes like a chicken noise or something.
Yeah. Nah. I haven't seen one John Cena movie. Not because John Cena was in it, just because I guess I skipped them. I don't know. I know that you went and saw Ferdinand, right?
Nah, no
Okay.
Ferdinand for me.
I mean, it took me like 2 years to see what was it, Stepdaddy or yeah, Stepdaddy? Daddy's Home or something like that.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah. And he's at the very end of it. You know, it took me like 3 years to see Sisters, where he's like the dope boy or something.
Yeah.
In that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've never seen Trainwreck. Like I've never seen it. So I just haven't watched any John Cena movies, man.
I think that was on the other night, but I didn't watch it.
Listen, I just haven't watched them.
Yeah. So SmackDown starts and we get our, I guess what you want to talk about, our Asian promo.
Can I wait? Did we have an Asian promo on Monday night and Tuesday night?
Yeah.
Or were they both on Tuesday night? No, we had two female
on both nights.
Holy smokes, man. Okay, so this is what I've said from the very beginning, man. All the time that it takes for someone to come from NXT to the main roster, they need to focus on their English. I am not an English snob, but I know that there's some redneck in Westlake, Texas, that's sitting at his screen saying, "What the hell is she saying? I can't understand that googly goo." You see what I'm saying? Like, so just the fact that Asuka apparently doesn't, know the or understand the concept of tone.
Right.
She probably orders a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, screaming. But the thing about it is, it's like, man, I don't know if it's adrenaline or whatever, but they got to be able to speak clearly. We're not going to get a conversation. We know that. Right. But, keep it short and sweet and to the point. And man, that was 3 promos that I was wincing over. I was like Shinsuke's was pretty good.
Yeah.
But Asuka's was
pretty simple.
Yeah, and it was pretty simple. Yeah. Asuka's was just terrible. It was bad. It was bad.
And we also, to add on to the fat shaming Monday, we also they made Alexa do the speak slow because they're Japanese.
Well, hadn't she been doing that? Like that, to me, that was like the second time that she did that.
Yeah, the second time, yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember when Kevin Owens did it to Hideo, right? But it exposes the foreign-born talent when they didn't have to speak. And they're trying to deliver something that's just like, you don't have to do that. Just say, like, all Shinsuke had to really say was knee to face. That's it. That's all he had to say. All Asuka needed to say was, no one is ready for Asuka. Just say that over and over and over. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all he had to say.
A lot of people are talking about how if they want to do these words on the screen, why not just let them talk in Japanese and have subtitles?
All Asuka.
I guess that wouldn't work for the live crowd, but still.
It wouldn't work for. Listen, it wouldn't work for Asuka with the graphics on the screen. And I've also seen Reddit posts where people are saying get rid of the stupid words on the screen. Like that's just getting dumb. The thing about it is, man, all Asuka had to say was something in Japanese 4 times. And Alexa could have been like, no one knows what you're saying. And then all Asuka had to say was, I said no one is ready for us. Like that's it. That is it. But the dilemma that you're in is whoever is the champ, or if they're in contention for the championship, you're going to need a good talker. And we got Charlotte, we got AJ, and we got Asuka. So Alexa. So they're doing their job. They just need to work on the whole Asian promo.
Yep. So AJ defeated Rusev by disqualification when Aiden English came out. Who rapped on Sunday night.
I don't know why he was rapping on Sunday night.
Well, he wasn't quite as bad as some of the people in the Big Brother Canada house that have been trying to freestyle. Whoa.
We got rap stars in Big Brother now?
Oh, yeah.
Holy smokes. What? What's going on with Big Brother?
Yeah, I guess that's how they find a way to pass their time when they're not playing Twister.
Yeah, I feel you, man. Like if you're locked in a house with no, because they don't have a PlayStation, Xbox, or nothing like that, right?
Nope.
Oh gosh, yeah. I cannot listen. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of charades and checkers going on too.
Mm-hmm. That and hitting
Okay,
on the hot girls in there, I guess, the way you know.
nicely done, Trent. Nicely done.
Yep. And I have to say, this Big Brother Canada house, there's not an ugly girl in there.
Okay, I'll have to check that out then, man.
Yeah. Oh, you remember the girl on Big Brother Canada I was telling you that was a lesbian? That she was the cutest one in there? Her girlfriend is a cheerleader for the Toronto Raptors.
Oh, okay. That's starting to make me think less of cheerleaders, but okay. Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
That's different.
And she kicked butt last night on a competition, the Power Veto competition. It was themed after Tomb Raider, the new Tomb Raider movie. And she looked like a blonde Lara Croft running through there.
Nicely done, man. Nicely done. Are you gonna go see Tomb Raider?
I don't know.
Did you? Have you seen Angelina Jolie Tomb Raiders?
Yes, I think I did. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool, man. Awesome.
Yep. So the next thing on SmackDown, which is one of the things I'm actually liking right now, the Bludgeon Brothers, and they defeated Jimmy Uso and Big E.
Yeah, that was cool, man. Because now we get to see more than squash matches. And you built their first true match, in a unique way. You actually gave them a reason to fight a team, and you didn't get the actual Bludgeon Brothers versus the Usos, and you didn't get the Bludgeon Brothers versus the New Day. So it was a creative way to kind of keep the story going. I'm pretty sure we'll get the New Day coming back and beating them down, the Usos coming back and beating them down, and a true triple threat at Mania.
Yeah, and I have to say this is probably one of the matches I'm most looking forward to for WrestleMania.
We'll see. We will definitely see, man.
Like if they're given enough time, I mean, they could probably be a serious contender for one of the matches of the night.
Well, that's the thing, man. You have to include Rowan and Harper, and no matter what kind of match they have, this can only elevate the Bludgeon Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to do anything for New Day. It's not going to do anything for the Usos. It's going to elevate them. The whole gimmick at first was kind of corny because they're monsters, but if you can,
still is, but they can work.
Yeah, but if you can elevate them, then that's what you're trying to get out of this thing.
Yeah, and their theme song's growing on me. So
yeah, I thought the mallets were marshmallows. I did. I'm not gonna lie.
But I guess they're not.
They're some kind of rubbery.
Yeah.
How heavy should a mallet be? I don't know.
I thought they'd be like a sledgehammer. Wouldn't it be like a sledgehammer sort of?
Yeah, but they're holding mallets on steroids and they're picking them up like they're sandwiches.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I have to say, as much as I love like crazy, like having fun Big E, I also love serious Big E. These couple of serious promos he's cut the last couple of weeks have been really good. It's nice to see a different side of him.
Yeah. And with him, stepping to the side in big matches, letting Kofi and Xavier do his thing, maybe they're setting it up where he's a single star, man. You never know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Then we get Jinder Mahal and Randy Orton. Yeah, we're getting a 3-way at Mania, and if the other 3-way, the tag 3-way, was one of the matches I'm most looking forward to, this is one I'm least looking forward to.
Wait, I don't want to correct you, but didn't we get the trashiest promo ever between Asuka and Charlotte, and it was so bad that Randy Orton came down and said, "Get the hell out of the ring"?
Yeah,
I'm still trying to figure out how that happened, but yeah, man,
it's the second week in a row when like the women have had a segment, and like all of a sudden one of the guys comes out.
I don't understand it, but yeah, it's just sleeper material with Randy Orton. Period.
And Rude's better as a heel.
Yeah, Rude is better than as a heel, but I'm a fan of the RKO and not Randy Orton. Let's say that.
Yeah, I'm hoping this match gets pre-show, main event of the pre-show or something.
Man, what is that saying though? Because the pre-show is going to be what, 2 hours?
Yeah.
Jeez.
They'll probably have I think last year they had 3 matches on the pre-show.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah.
Which I think it's interesting that we're 3 weeks away and they haven't even announced the Andre Battle Royal yet.
That's the thing I'm wondering if they're really going to have it. Because think about it, dude. I know you got a bloated roster, but where are you going to trim the fat? Are you going to trim the fat? Like, are you going to have 2 Battle Royals? And I know a Battle Royal is relatively quick because everyone's already in the ring. It's not like Royal Rumble. But are you going to do that? Like, are you going to have 2 Battle Royals?
Yeah, I could see them putting one on the pre-show and one on the main show.
I don't know, bro. Like, that's... I don't know. I think at some point you gotta stop.
Yeah.
But we will see, man. It'll be interesting to see whether we get and listen, maybe they do some kind of celebrity gimmick again with the men's, and with the women we get some of the chicks from the NYC, some of the chicks that couldn't make it to the Royal Rumble. So that'll be cool.
We won't be getting Abby Lath though. They let her go this week.
Who was Abby Lath again? Who was she?
She was the one that was Kimberly on the Indies.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Gotta go.
Carmella defeated Naomi in a pretty nothing match.
Yeah, they're trying to build Carmella up for something, which I don't know, but she's been running through people.
Mm-hmm. Any chance she wins this battle royal?
I never thought. Listen, I haven't thought of who should win it. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she does win it. Maybe she does, and it catapults her, because I don't think she's cashing in. But now she just have more accolades, because it's going to go to somebody that has nothing going for them right now.
Yeah, maybe like a Becky Lynch or something, or Naomi.
Nah, I think it'll be. Listen, I'm going for Sonya Deville. I'm going for Sonya Deville or Mandy Rose, or Paige. Kind of sits out on the apron and then kind of comes in and eliminates some people. So
yeah,
I'm going for people like that.
Any chance with it being people from NXT that Baszler could come in and win it?
Very well could be, man. Very well could be. I kind of forgot all of the women on NXT now, because I know some of them are still, I guess, classified as NYC. So I don't know who's really on the show a lot to say that they're on the roster. But
I know two that haven't been on for quite a while, and that's the Iconic Duo.
Did you hear about their the additions that they've made?
No.
They both got breast implants.
Oh yeah, at the same time.
At the same damn time.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so they were doing a house show, and they're there. Bingo.
Well, so that means they're probably coming up to the main roster pretty soon then.
Yeah, listen, that could be it. Like they could do it. You never know.
Yeah. And then I guess the main part for SmackDown is Shane McMahon coming out saying he's taking a leave of absence, but before he does that, he's making a match between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. He says Daniel Bryan's coming back next week, and the crowd reaction when he said that was very weird. Like they started booing.
Well, I think you get Daniel Bryan on the show as a regular, and he wasn't at the pay-per-view, but he had a legitimate reason for it, pictures to prove it. He was at a family wedding, so that was like, okay. But then he went there on Tuesday night, and you're like, look Shane, we know you don't give a crap, and you're already talking about quitting. Now you're gonna say Daniel Bryan be here next week. I could see why they could be like, well, damn, son.
Yeah, and then they started chanting no.
Right.
They don't want him to come back or something.
Right. I don't know, man. Like, you need people. It's one day a week, my friend. Jeez, just fly in and do the show. But do you think we'll get Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn?
That, or maybe like a triple threat with Shane, Sammy, Kevin, and Daniel Bryan's the referee. Okay.
Yeah, listen, this has to be some kind of payoff, man. And the payoff can't be Shane McMahon trying to commit suicide again.
Yep. So that's SmackDown.
Cool. And dude, maybe it could be with the stipulation, Kevin and Sammy are GMs or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
All right, so we finished the Blue Brand, right?
Yep.
What next, my friend?
I guess we can go 205 Live. Did you watch that?
Yeah, I got ahead of the 205 Live, man. I just didn't pay attention to it when you had a champion. I didn't pay attention to it when Neville was champion. Definitely didn't pay attention to it when Enzo was champion. Right. I honestly don't care for any match that's not a super high flying luchador match, or a match that is basically for the championship, or it's a tournament.
Right.
So basically the lucha match, I'm just gonna call it that. That was cool. That was high on my radar. But the Gentleman Jack,
yeah,
I don't know why that was on the show, but
I already see them teasing a Jack versus Spud match.
Is that what it was? Because listen, I don't even think I watched the end of it.
I think that might be what they're leading to down the road.
Okay, I got you. But Cedric and Roddy, hell of a match. Went about 20-25 minutes, I think. Crazy maneuvers, crazy spots. And just close finishes. So I like 205 Live when it's like that. I just like it when it's formatted,
Right.
as a real show and doesn't have because you only got an hour, dude. Like, there's no reason that you should have any dead spots on the show. The Mustafa Ali promo was, I didn't know if that was like Venom, if he was, I don't know if he was transforming to Venom, but the show was good. It's a very good show.
Yep. So next week we'll have Drew Gulak versus Mustafa Ali, and the winner of that will face Cedric Alexander at WrestleMania.
Are you still predicting Cedric versus Gulak?
I mean, sorry, Cedric versus Ali.
Yeah, are you still going with that?
Yeah.
I'm going Gulak and Cedric, man.
All right. See who's right.
We will, my friend.
And I didn't watch it this week. But Bobby Roode and Charlotte moves on to the semifinals of the Mixed Match Challenge. But next week, we get round 3, where it's Braun Strowman and Alexa versus Miz and Asuka. So Alexa Bliss will be facing Asuka 2 nights in a row. Yeah,
this is going to be cool. Now, you didn't get to see the Ravishing Day or whatever versus the Road Warriors, but it's all fun. I mean, it's literally all fun. Charlotte went back and forth with Charlotte is the best, Charlotte number 1. They did that. Rusev is coaching Lana the whole time, and I mean it's just fun. It's just but yeah, man. Now we'll get Team Asuka versus Team Little Big. That'll be interesting, man, because do we get Asuka destroying Alexa 2 nights in a row? Or
that's gonna be very interesting because I could see either team making it to the finals.
Yeah. I never looked at the bracket, so I always kind of thought this was going to be the end.
Yeah.
But listen, I'm glad to see we can get this match, or just this match, a couple times with Alexa versus Asuka. Not really sure how Braun fits in, other than destroying Miz. But we will see, bro.
Yeah, and then in 2 weeks, it'll be Roode and Charlotte taking on a team that the fans are voting one of the teams that have been eliminated back to the thing.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, I told you it's going to be something weird because they had 12 teams.
Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's different.
Yeah. So that was Mixed Match Challenge.
Yeah, Mixed Match Challenge has definitely been added to my Tuesday night watch. Like I instantly type in facebook.com/watch or whatever it is. And go to Mixed Match Challenge, man. Just instantly.
Yep.
What, dude, were Natalya and Shinsuke a team?
Yeah.
So they were tweeting during the match. And Shinsuke was tweeting like cat pictures and stuff.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, so maybe they come back. I don't know. I forgot like all the teams that were in it, but that's kind of cool. They are battling for charities, obviously, but it's just fun, man. It's just fun. I don't know.
And then finally, I guess we can finish our week with NXT.
Dude, wait. Whose team was Nia Jax on?
Apollo.
It was Apollo and Nia Jax?
Yeah.
Okay. Who did they get beat by?
I think it was it Roode and Charlotte?
Did you watch the match?
I watched a little bit of it.
What? It couldn't have been funny.
It was funny because, the only part that was real comedy was like Titus and them was trying to do the worldwide, and Nia didn't want none of it. And at the end of the match, she like pushes Titus down.
Okay. All right. Was it Enzo and Nia before this whole crap happened, or was she always with Apollo?
No, it was always her and Apollo.
Jeez, what the hell, man? Okay, all right. Did they even have a name?
No.
Oh my God. It doesn't even breed creativity, man.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think they were one of the only teams that weren't really that fun. I mean, like Big E and Carmella were pretty fun.
Yeah.
Becky and Sammy were fun.
Becky and Sammy were fun just because they're just goofballs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you didn't have any. Wow. That sucks. It could have brought out Apollo a little bit more, but you had the Titus Worldwide thing. I gotta go back and watch that just to see how much of a cluster it was.
Yeah, and Mandy and Goldust was pretty fun. They actually if Mandy wasn't part of like the Absolution thing, like her and Goldust is like her being his new Marlena or something would be really cool.
Oh yeah. I thought that was a match made in heaven right there for them to tag up.
Yeah.
It just because the gimmicks mesh well together, man.
Yep. So on NXT, what do we have? I forgot to write down notes.
NXT, we just got a lot of content, man. We got the Street Profits beating the basically shaking weights.
Heavy Machinery.
Heavy Machinery. That's what it was. We got Sanity beating Riddick Moss and Sabatelli. Just obviously Moss and Sabatelli aren't on the same page there, so that was kind of cool. So wait a minute. So I came up with the true name, and then you give the just like I did with Shake Up. Nice. That was cool.
Yeah.
And then we get the contract signing. Well, no. Yeah. Before the contract signing, we got a worthless match between two NYC chicks, and then Shayna Baszler comes out and tries to beat up Dakota Kai. But Ember comes back and kind of staves off and says, "Hey, I'll see you at TakeOver New Orleans."
Yep, I can't wait to see that match. They had a good one the first time.
Oh heck yeah! And then we get the contract signing. It was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
You get Aleister Black, and instead of seeing almost, you get big face little body. Selena Vega just looking awesome, but she's so miniature. Can't say short.
Yeah.
Aleister Black is looking around the table. I thought he was looking for Almas, but he moves the table and he gets in front of Selena and he sits down and is like, "Yeah, I think this is better now that I'm on your level or whatever," something like that. And just starts making short jokes. It was fun. It was fun to me, man.
Yeah, I mean, like that. I mean, I guess you could sort of call that kind of body shaming too, saying she's short. I mean, ain't that kind of a form of body shaming? But it was a lot more fun though.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know why one's fun and one's not, but
the thing that made it even funner was the crowd said it before Aleister said it. They were doing the whoop, whoop, too sweet, but they were doing too short.
Yeah.
So when he did it, it's like, okay, he's playing with the crowd, blah blah blah. But it was in his character to sit down, and my gosh, there was such a height disparity, dude.
Yeah.
When she was in front,
a lot more personality this time. I mean, he showed some personality, which I liked it.
Yeah, he wasn't such a stone cold killer, but it was cool to see him not necessarily break character, but have a little fun, man.
Yeah, and then we get Candice LeRae.
So Trent texts me like, "Yo, I want to see Candice LeRae and Zelina at TakeOver." I don't know why they can't have this match. I like the fact that we keep Gargano's name out there, but do we ever get a payoff with this?
I mean, it is kind of like weird that she's still dealing with Zelina, even though now the feud's going to be Ciampa and Gargano. So I don't know. I think we will eventually. Hopefully, they add it to TakeOver.
Do you think she'll play a role in the Aleister match?
I don't know. Probably not.
Okay, listen, I don't know. And I don't know if this was like one of the last set of tapings, and then we get, we kind of focus less on that with the next 3 weeks. But it was just, she was out there. And of course, you had the Ciampa remix of his, promo where he doesn't say anything and gets booed out of the arena. But Gargano's spirit was in the building.
Yeah.
Okay, dude. I think that's it for NXT, man. Have we wrapped up all the shows?
Yeah, that's pretty quick.
Listen, we hit them hard, my friend.
Yep, that's what she said.
Nicely done. So let's get into the reality news.
Reality news. So tonight, Big Brother Canada actually comes on at 8:00. Looks like Andrew's gonna be going home, which I like the guy coming in, but he wasn't cut out for the show. he played way too hard, way too soon, and rubbed a lot of people the wrong way.
That's what she said. I was waiting for you to say it, but okay. What about? So where are we with Big Brother? How many weeks we got left? Who are you voting for? What's going on?
We got a long ways to go. There'll be like 14 left after tonight.
Okay, well let's hit them hot then. Give me some hot chicks.
Oh, well, Erica, the girl.
Give me wait. Give me some straight hot chicks.
We got a Latina on there. Her name is Alejandra, which goes by Allie. Then there's Kayla and a Veronica and a Maddie. Like pretty much every girl that's in there is pretty cute. Paris.
Yeah, you said all the Canada chicks were smoking, so that's cool. Smoke show.
Yep. And then on Survivor, Brendan went home, the PE teacher.
Okay. Where are we with Survivor? Obviously, they're on teams right now. Are they doing anything? Listen,
They
I
did
always
a tribe swap last week.
okay. I always care about the people that are taking clothes off. That's just me.
Yeah. There wasn't nobody taking clothes off this time.
Okay. Anybody with flies flying around them because they stink so bad.
I'm sure there's plenty, but they don't show it on the show.
All right, man. That's cool. I'll have to check out Survivor. Look, do this. Obviously, you're gonna catch it before I do because I always watch things secondhand. Give me a good Survivor battle. Like, do they do challenges or anything like that anymore?
Oh yeah, they have one every week, or
Yeah.
sometimes 2 a week.
Give me a show that has a pretty good challenge on it so I can check up on that. Because other than that, it's just bickering and eating granola bars. So yeah, let me in on that and I'll definitely watch those.
All right.
Okay, man. Wow, are we done?
Did you check out the final thing for the GWWE thing?
No, I did not. I've checked out a lot of stuff that you sent me over the last couple of days. I didn't get that one. Do we want to spoil it here or talk about it next week?
We can spoil it here, I guess. I mean,
okay.
I'm sure everybody's probably looked at it by now.
All right.
But Macho Man Randy Savage was ranked number 1.
There you go. Very cool.
Yeah, Stone Cold was number 2.
Not deserving, but I think that
and you wasn't the only one that didn't have him on your ballot. I can't believe it.
Listen, I think that's what most people truly feel, and I'm glad it was exposed. It wasn't Hogan. It just wasn't Hogan. It was never Hogan. And for me, it wasn't Austin. It was Rock. Yeah. So yeah, give me the top 10. Give me the top 5. Let's do that.
Yeah, top 10: Chris Jericho, The Undertaker, Bruno Sammartino, The Rock at 7, Shawn Michaels at 6, Bret Hart at 5.
Wow. Okay.
John Cena at 4.
Cena at 4.
Hogan at 3, Austin at 2, and Savage at 1.
Quick question: did they have Vince McMahon like you did?
Yeah, but he was like way back.
Top 25.
I can't even remember.
Okay. Wow, John Cena.
Number 4.
See, I think because we're in the since we're in the era of Cena, that's what makes him great.
Right.
But who are you gonna remember in the Cena era other than Cena then?
Probably nobody, hardly. Maybe Orton, but
yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's the thing. Wow, man.
So the night after WrestleMania, they will be starting their next big project, which will run until next year. Well, run until the end of this year. Then you get the ballots in.
Okay.
Where they're going to be doing the greatest WWE, WWF tag teams of all time.
Now we're cooking with gas. Okay. All right. Okay.
And I added you to the private Facebook group where we're nominating people and you can discuss it and all that.
Sounds good to me, my friend. That sounds awesome to me. I will definitely write. Do we have to enter them in?
Yes, you probably will.
Holy smokes, man.
But you won't have to enter. I mean, you can enter the team probably. They got the rules on there, so you'll have to read the rules and make sure you do it the right way this time. And Vince McMahon was number 49.
Okay. Listen, I didn't have Vince on my list, but I was interested to see where he fell.
Yeah, I made a spreadsheet. I went as it was going on. I made a big spreadsheet for the group. So put it in alphabetical order, and it had where everybody, all the stats when you would read the actual page.
Yeah.
Like high voter and stuff. I put all that in a spreadsheet.
Where is Piper?
Piper is, let's see, go up here to the R's. Roddy Piper is number 12.
Okay, so he wasn't far behind. He wasn't far behind. Okay.
Right.
That's cool then. That's cool. But that's what I'm saying. Bret Hart, I guess you got Shawn Michaels in his era. There's nobody in the Cena era.
Right. Yeah, I mean, Cena, he was pretty much on his own, I guess. I guess you might could count Jericho maybe, but even he was a little bit before Cena.
Yeah, he was a little bit before him. But man, that's interesting. That's very interesting. But I see the correlation with the ranking. So cool, man. And just a side note, I think I still got to put out our part 4, so I'll put that out probably tonight or tomorrow.
All right. Yes, because I'm sure everybody's waited with bated breath to see who our top 10 were or top 25 were.
Heck yeah. And to see how royally you screwed up your list.
Right. And they're going to be doing audio podcasts they're still revealing their list, like people from the Place to Be Nation. So like even though the results are out, it'll still be going on for like next couple of months or so by the time they get all their podcasts out for it.
Nah, that's cool, bro. I like that. That's cool.
Yeah. But so I guess after December we'll be doing a GWE top tag teams podcasts.
Yeah. I'm good with that, bro. I'm definitely good with. Is it top 100?
Yeah, which I don't know how they're. We're going to get some
Holy
like
smokes!
drizzling shits when it gets to the back end of the list. Like, what can we talk about? Like the Highlanders and Deuce and Domino.
Does this have to include people that were tag team for one night? Like, wait, and this
I
is
guess you
only.
can. It says there's no minimum of how many times they tagged up.
Is this a WWE/F only?
Yeah.
Holy smokes, man! That is wow. Okay.
Yeah, I actually suggested like, why did y'all not do like top like U.S. teams or something? And I said, well, that would take longer. Like people would need a longer time to do research and stuff. So okay.
I mean, I would go top 50.
100, but all right.
Like my thing is after 50, who cares?
Mm-hmm.
And then and dude, they're gonna have honorable mentions.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there'll be like as many nominees like as there was this time.
Yeah, we'll see. That's it though, right?
Yeah, I think
All
so.
right, cool. I can't wait to do that one because I think I could do 40. I think I could do 40, bro. And then after that, I'm gonna be like, wow, who?
Yeah, I think somebody said that they counted it up and like as far as like just teams that have been tag team champions, there have been like 160.
Okay. All right. Yeah, okay. Nicely done. With that said, check us out on social media. You can hit us up on Twitter at the official Twitter page for the show, which is
at TWF_podcast.
And as always, make sure that you tweet Trent. He's a heavy tweeter. He's apparently tweeting a lot of women. Listen, that's the only thing that I can say. Tweet Trent at
MTW3589.
And as always, you can hit me up on Twitter at BangEm South. Check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/TWF podcast. All of the videos for the shows are there. You connect with us on Facebook at Jason Fastkade, at Trent Williams. Make sure that you listen, share the shows, but definitely subscribe. Bless you. Definitely subscribe to the shows. Like us on Twitter, retweet some of the tweets. Check out Trent's Twitter. I'm telling you, it's going crazy. Yes. And it will keep you busy on this March Madness weekend. But as always, check us out on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is The Wrestling Fans Podcast. We have all of the videos out there. We got our playlist for the weekly shows, the prediction shows, the reaction shows, crazy moments, little snippets in there in between. So youtube.com is where you'll find all the shows, and that's our page out there too. But subscribe. And when you forget to do that, subscribe again. Trent, plug your site, my friend.
My thoughts on prowrestling.blogspot.com. I have my Fastlane review up there, and that's pretty much all I'll have until probably WrestleMania weekend.
Okay, man. New Orleans is going to be fun. WrestleMania is going to be fun. The next couple of weeks, man, could get very interesting. We got to see Brock. We got to see Ronda. We're probably going to get Earns one week, right? Mm-hmm. We're probably going to get a motorcycle in front of Cena one week, and then we get the Lightning the last week. So can't wait to see what Raw is going to turn into, what SmackDown is going to turn into. But we're on the road to WrestleMania, man. It's going to be cool. As always, man, it was a pleasure talking to you, my friend. Can't do the show without you. I will talk to you next week, though.
All righty.
Take care, man.
All right, bye.
Bye.